Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I have an exciting video for you today. The brand new Blackstone Leggero Pizza Oven. This thing is a beauty. I just unboxed it and we're gonna do the first pizza right now. Well, not actually the first pizza. I did one earlier, but I had a problem with the camera, so this will be the second pizza. My first cook was phenomenal. Every bit as good of a crust as we had in the big pizza oven. And if you want to see the comparison between the big pizza oven and the Leggero, we'll go back and forth a few times. The Leggero, big pizza oven. Big pizza oven, Leggero. So this cooks up to a 13-inch pizza. The big one cooks up to a 16-inch pizza. Leggero, brand new at blackstoneproducts.com. It is small, it is portable. It cooks up to a 13-inch pizza. Rotating stone, just like the big boy. It has the thermocouple safe start, just like the big boy. The flames surround the stone. So they start on the left, they go all the way around the back and all the way around the right side as well. A little bit different operation than you've seen with the other pizza ovens where the doors are just to keep dust out. On the Leggero, you fire it up, you put it on high and you close the door until the temperature gauge gets above 700 degrees. That means it's piping hot. Of course, stone temperature is going to be different. My stone temperature right now is about 640, 650 degrees. Let's go inside and get our dough ready. Here's my dough. Back to using the DeLallo kits. I've experimented with grocery store dough. I did Safeway dough, Trader Joe's dough. The best I could say, it's mediocre at best, like B, B minus, C plus. So for what it's worth, if you're not gonna make your own from scratch, I love the DeLallo stuff. I'm gonna put a little bit of regular flour and a little bit of semolina flour down on my clean countertop. I'm still transitioning from the old pizza oven, so I made my dough probably a little more in line with the 16-inch pizza. So if you cut this into 3 or 4 pieces per pack, you'd probably be okay. I had 2 packages of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut an extra piece off, and I think that'll be what I need. The Leggero can cook up to a 13-inch pizza. The opening is about 13.5 inches, so I'm gonna try to stay well within that. DeLallo always makes great stuff. You've seen me use this before, the margarita style. I'm not a pizziolo, I'm not a professional pizza maker. So do not judge my techniques. I've learned over the years that you always need less sauce than you think you need. Make sure you can see the dough through the sauce. Experimenting, you know me, I'm all about the Galbani, but Walmart had this. This might be a nice trade-off as well. Whole milk mozzarella. We're gonna go with squares. Traditional, of course, is circles. We're gonna veer from tradition today, and we're going with squares. I guess this would be sort of a hybrid version of a Neapolitan pizza. This was just a personal thing with me growing up. We always had to have extra oregano. Probably not traditional, but it's the way we did it. A little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of black pepper on the pizza as well. The perforated pizza peel. This is available at Walmart. My current favorite. It's nice. The perforations allow the flour to fall through. In my experience, it just seems like the pizza dough doesn't stick to this. It's the best one I've ever used. Okay, we're opening up the pizza oven. We're turning it way down now. If you leave it on high, it'll be way too hot. My stone temperature is going to be blazing hot already. So we are at 700 degrees, high 600s, low 700s, in to the brand new Leggero. I'm gonna watch this like a hawk because I'm still pretty new to this pizza oven. While the pizza's cooking, I'm gonna thinly slice some fresh basil leaves. I could smell them already. Oh, it smells delicious. Nothing like fresh basil on the pizza. Pizza is looking good so far. We've been in there maybe 90 seconds or so. Well, the pizza's cooking. I should also let you know the Leggero comes standard with a 1-pound propane canister adapter. So that's the green ones that we're used to for camping. Or you can simply pick up a Blackstone bulk tank adapter hose, just like I have here, and run it off a 5, 10, 20, or 30 pounder. It's looking really nice. I'm gonna peek underneath it. Oh yeah, I think it's been in there about 3.5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and stop the rotating stone. Gonna go in. Ooh, here goes nothing. Take a look at that. Looks exceptional. It looks so good. It's probably about a 12-inch pizza or so. I didn't measure it. Woohoo, baby. That is an astounding looking pizza. And now down with the fresh basil. Take a look at that. Let's check out the bottom. Look at that, perfect. Let's quit wasting time. Let's get in there and cut this. Ooh, let's get in there and give it a try. Look at that crust, by the way, see? Big difference, big difference. The DeLallo is good stuff. Woohoo! Let's give it a try. Whole mozzarella in any form, whether you're using the Walmart block that I used today or the Galbani, the Italian style, that's a big difference right there. You could just see the difference in that crust. Again, Blackstone Leggero, blackstoneproducts.com. I'll recap because I'm not sure if I touched on this earlier. You put this on high heat, put on the rotating stone, you heat it up with the door closed until the temperature gauge gets up really high in that 700, 800 degree range. Open the door. See, that's the difference. If you have the big Blackstone pizza oven, this door here is just for storage. It's just to keep the dust and all that stuff out. But you can't cook with it on there because this has so many BTUs. If you put this on there, it would reach dangerously high levels. Like we're talking blast furnace. But this one, you need it because it's a smaller pizza oven. It's gonna help contain the heat. You open it up, you turn it way down to low, turn off your stone, you put your dough in there, put your stone on, and you start cooking again. And then the big difference is in between pizzas, you're pressing dough for a couple minutes, just close it, and you can crank it back to high if you need to recover that heat. I'm blown away. I've made enough of pizzas in the Blackstone pizza oven. This is as good as it gets. I think a lot of it does come down to dough. It comes down to flour. Take that for what it's worth. Every time I've made my own dough, or I've essentially made my own dough in the DeLallo kits, that's been the difference maker. We're talking takes a mediocre C+ or B pizza, and it's exceptional. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. Make sure you're watching Let's Give It a Try on the Blackstone Network as well. That's my weekly show. Until next time, this is Todd. Praise the Lord and pass the pizza from the brand new Leggero, of course. We made 3 or 4 of them. I just delivered one to the neighbor. They're getting better and better. These are like the best pizzas ever, so loving it. Seriously, it's a winner. Here we go. Oh, come on. A little more basil on top, just beautiful. Blackstone Betty got me into all that basil. Look at this, look at this, look at that. We'll catch you next time.